Imagine being in charge of an empire, the lives of millions resting on your decisions. Sounds intense, right? Well, that was daily life for Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful rulers of ancient Rome. But what's incredible is how he managed it. Despite overwhelming responsibility, he wasn't just a ruler, he was a philosopher-king, using Stoic philosophy to handle power, stress, and countless challenges. Marcus wrote down his thoughts in a book called Meditations, a personal journal that's still studied 2,000 years later for its life-changing wisdom. Today, we'll explore Marcus Aurelius's daily routine and discover how his simple, powerful habits can inspire us to live with purpose, discipline, and resilience. If you're curious about Stoicism, self-mastery, or just finding peace in a chaotic world, you're in the right place. Let's dive into the habits of one of history's wisest leaders and see how his philosophy can transform your day-to-day life. The morning routine, starting with intention. Like many successful people, Marcus Aurelius believed in starting his day with intention. And let's be honest, he wasn't naturally a morning person. In Meditations, he talks about the challenge of getting out of a warm bed at dawn. But each morning he reminded himself why he needed to rise early, because he had a purpose to fulfill. Marcus encouraged himself to get to work as a human being, rejecting comfort to instead pursue duty. In those quiet moments, he'd spend time reading, journaling, and reflecting, preparing mentally for whatever the day might bring. He didn't reach for distractions, but focused on finding clarity and calm before the noise of the world flooded in. This practice helped him, and can help us, begin the day with focus rather than stress. Expecting obstacles, preparing for the day's challenges. A unique aspect of Stoicism is the idea of premeditation, anticipating obstacles and visualizing how to deal with them. Marcus would remind himself each morning that he would likely encounter difficult people and situations. This wasn't pessimism, it was preparation. He'd say, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant." And then, he'd focus on responding with patience and understanding rather than frustration. By expecting setbacks, Marcus taught himself not to be thrown off course by them. Today, this practice can help us too. Whether it's a tough meeting, a stressful deadline, or unexpected interruptions, the Stoic approach of anticipating and calmly addressing obstacles is a powerful way to stay centered and focused. Deep work, concentrating on purposeful tasks. Marcus's days were packed with heavy responsibilities, hearing legal cases, strategizing military decisions, and addressing his advisors. But in each task, he practiced deep focus. He'd concentrate fully on the matter at hand, doing what Cal Newport might call deep work today. Marcus was meticulous in how he managed his time, emphasizing the need to eliminate distractions, which he believed led to more fulfilling and meaningful work. When Marcus advises us to concentrate on your tasks like a Roman, he's reminding us to dive into our work without complaint, fully present, and striving to give our best. In our world of constant notifications, Marcus's focus is more relevant than ever. The next time you're overwhelmed with tasks, think of his example. Tackle them one at a time, without letting external noise disrupt your flow. Balancing responsibility with reflection and recharging. Marcus Aurelius worked hard, but he also knew the value of balance. Physical activity was important to him. He practiced wrestling, horseback riding, and long walks, and he valued time spent in nature. In Meditations, he writes about finding inspiration from the beauty of the natural world, the fields, rivers, and wildlife that brought him peace amidst the intensity of his duties. This wasn't just leisure, it was a way to recharge. Marcus balanced the demands of his role with moments of stillness, reminding himself of his place within the larger world. Taking time to exercise or experience nature is a habit that can calm the mind and keep us grounded. In Marcus's words, we are all part of a temple of the gods, a reminder to enjoy life beyond just work. The evening reflection, reviewing the day with purpose. At the end of each day, Marcus would reflect on his actions, He'd question his choices, ask what he could have done better, and remind himself of his goals. This reflective practice, similar to a nightly journal or meditation, helped him stay accountable to his values and purpose. Marcus used this time to ask himself tough questions, aiming to live each day in alignment with his beliefs. Modern Stoics can benefit from this routine too. Take a few minutes each night to think about what went well, what didn't, and how you can improve. This daily review helps reinforce progress and sets the tone for the next day. Memento mori, remembering the value of time. One of the most profound Stoic practices Marcus Aurelius followed was memento mori, or remember that you will die. This wasn't about fearing death, but about cherishing life. He reminded himself constantly that time is precious, that each day is a gift to be used wisely. In Meditations, he writes, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Thinking about mortality may seem heavy, but it's an incredible way to focus on what truly matters. Whether it's spending more time with family, pursuing a passion, or making a meaningful impact, this practice of memento mori can motivate us to live fully and prioritize what we care about most. Bringing Stoic wisdom into your life. Marcus Aurelius's daily routine is a treasure trove of wisdom that can still guide us today. From starting each morning with intention, anticipating challenges, staying focused on meaningful work, finding time for relaxation, and reflecting on our actions. His habits remind us that greatness often comes from discipline, purpose, and self-awareness. If you found these insights inspiring, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue exploring timeless wisdom together, and stay tuned for more Stoic secrets that can transform your daily life.